I just graduated, just completed my level 2 program, and I am preparing for my PCC exam with ICF. This has been a long time coming for me. It was a process. There was a lot of internal process as I moved through the level 2 program. And what I loved about Radiance was that there was grace through the process and community. I started with Radiance actually when I was going for my ACC certification, and I was looking for a mentor coach, and I met Kathy Harmon, and I started to learn about Radiance then. She was the first coach I'd ever had that said, "Oh, you coach with spirit," and who even acknowledged the energy exchange and the spirituality that is part of your engagement in coaching. That was significant for me because before then, I don't think I'd ever named it or voiced it in years to come, because that was a while ago. I came back. I was ready for my PCC, and I looked up Kathy, and I said, "Hey, so I know that you were building this coaching program, and I am very much interested in learning more." And that is, since I started with Radiance officially in the program, I have done some coursework where I engaged one-on-one, and Kathy was my master coach. I have also worked as part of a cohort in live virtual classes and some asynchronous coursework as well. And I think that there's a value in the asynchronous classes. I'm in a busy process, a busy period of my life. And so the asynchronous classes were very good for me at times where I needed to complete the courses in odd hours or after my family was to bed. And that was helpful for me because I still had a full-time job. I was still working, and all the family life, all the things, right? So it allowed me to work it in as I needed it. And then to go back, to rewind when needed, to watch something over again, to review notes. That was good. But I liked having that combined with live virtual classes, because there are just some times in coaching where you have to do it with community. You need to process certain things with other people. I really valued having a cohort and getting to know the other coaches that were part of my cohort, having the support, having people to practice with, having a window into the lives and the point of view of others from all over, not just in the United States, but I think in my cohort we had people from Canada as well, and I had an instructor who I believe is from Turkey. So it was a great experience. It was diverse, and I think we had opportunities for a lot of exploratory learning. We had opportunities for great discussion. I think once I completed the coursework, the things that have been most meaningful, and I have another coaching program that I can compare this to, and what has been most helpful is that after completing the program, it doesn't just drop off. You still have access to the community. Of course, you can keep in touch with people, but as we know, lives get busy, people go in their own directions. But with Radiance, you have the monthly peer coaching sessions, you have coaching supervision, the illumination sessions. And so you have an opportunity to engage still and to, I guess, really just stay in the current. I think that my favorite is probably the peer coaching sessions, because it keeps you in practice. It keeps you on your toes. You're staying engaged with what are the current competencies and where do you land in assessment markers, right? And so if you are driven to complete ICF certification, that's excellent for practice and for acquiring extra coaching hours, but also just in keeping you honest and humble, it has felt much more communal and close-knit in the long run. And again, having my experience with another coaching program, we did have a community in the times where we were together face to face, but it relied very much upon being face to face. And I love how Radiance has created this community globally that does not require you to be in the same room to still be together and to still really feel the connection, and to be able to reach out afterwards is, I think, great. I think that's a really awesome part of the experience.